Welcome back to this DC Universe Online Let's Play. You're Sambo, and joining us, as always, is Teriah, our level 7 Earth-powered superhero. And of course, if you joined us with Teriah in the last episode, you'll know that we're here in Little Bohemia in Metropolis, and we've got this one coming up called Pest Control. That's right, it's our all-time favourite. It's the Hive. Beat back the Hive, attacking the Star Labs and LexCorp Exobyte transports near Outlook Park. We've got to get ourselves to the Hive infestation near Outlook Park, and if we have a look at our map, we can see exactly where that is. You can see it's down to the southeast of us, so it's not too far away. That's exactly where we're going to be heading. But do you know what? I can see over in the background there some mighty Superzeroes. It seems everywhere we go in this game there is a Superzero to be seen, and that's because we are mighty. Speaking of mighty, of course, one of the other things I love to do is give you guys shout outs. I love saying hello, and of course very much appreciate your support. So let's get right into it, folks. I got one here from MacBlood81, and they say, hey there, can I please have a shout out? My hero is Skellyfire and my villain is Mrs. Fries. I like that one. Have you got a Mr. Chips as well? Big hello to you. Another hello here to Bounty Hunter Blood, and they say, hey there, can you please give me a shout out? We certainly can. Got another shout out here from Garrick the Great, and they say, I'd like a shout out in an episode, please. Well, you certainly can get one. Thank you very much for your support. Got another one here from Nick in LN, and they say, hey Sambo NZ, I'm new to your channel, welcome, and I've seen some of your Superzeroes videos, and it's awesome how you let anyone join and play with you. Well, you know what, that is great to hear. Thank you very much, but in actual fact, it's the Superzeroes themselves that are awesome. It's a pleasure to have them along. One more thing, I swear, what kind of server do you play on? Is it a PvE or PvP server? Well, this is the PvE server, and we're on the US PvE PC server. That's the big name that this is. So if you'd like to come along and join myself and the mighty Superzeroes, all you need to do is follow the link in the description below this video. It is that simple. Come and join us. Another one here from Swotor Killer 20X, and they say, hey Sambo, I was wondering if you can make a 5 versus 5 arena video with Blaze Purple or Jordan. If not, it's okay. And also, can I please have a shout out? Look, I really do want to start doing some arenas. Recently we've done some Legends PvP. I see no reason why we can't do some 5v5 arena as well. So big hello to you, and thank you very much for your suggestion. And finally, we've got one here from Udo AC, and they say, hey Sambo, I'm glad I subscribed to your channel. Keep up the awesome vids, and can I please have a shout out for my character Fiery Mage in DCUO whenever it's convenient, please. Thank you very much. No, thank you very much, Udo AC, and thank you to every single one of you guys who support my channel, and of course who are in the mighty Superzeroes. It's an absolute pleasure. Alright, well, as you know, we've got Teriah here. She is our Earth-powered, super-powered superhero. We have to head off and do ourselves a mission. Now, one thing that you may not realise is that she's only level 7, and of course that means, yep, I'm hitting the button there. There is no supersonic speed. And you know what? At the end of the day, that can be just a little bit painful because it seems so slow flying around the city at subsonic speed. But it won't be too long. It's only level 9 until we get ourselves the super-powered supersonic speed, and that makes all of the difference. But as you can see, it didn't take us long to get here anyway.
Superman speaking. Given your past work, I know you're the one to handle this situation. The Hive and Queen Bee are usually more interested in creating drones than hijacking trucks, but that's just what they're doing at the Metropolis Metrodome. They're attacking Star Labs transports to steal mass payloads of Exobytes. We must reduce our losses. Those Exobytes are critical to defeating Brainiac.
Thank you very much, Superman. Let's grab ourselves a nice shiny collectible. But you can see there, we've got ourselves... Oh, and we got interrupted by a drone, I see. Fine. Oh, don't tell me someone's going to steal that. No!
Hive mind transmission. Primary training mandate. Swarm them!
Swarm them indeed. Let's see if we can grab these workers. Alright, so you can see we've got a couple of objectives here. One is to take out Hive workers stealing the Exobytes, and that is exactly what we're going to do here. You can see we've got one already. And I've definitely got my lunge now, thank goodness for that. You know how much I love having a lunge on a character, thank goodness for that. There we go, 3 out of 20. And we've also got to protect the Star Labs forces, and that'll be these guys right here. So if we can actually get rid of the drones and the stingers here while their countdown is still active, then hopefully it will actually count for us. You can see there we go, 2 out of 5. That definitely did count for us. Alright, so these guys here aren't too bad. It's the other hive that I really don't like. These ones seem to be not too bad. It's the respawn rate on the other ones, and I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, that are absolutely hideous. They are nasty to the max. These ones, not so bad. 4 out of 20 already for our hive work. Oh, in fact, 5 out of 20 now. There we go. Yay us.
Your help to recover these units before they fall into enemy hands.
And you can see our health is holding up pretty well as well, which is great. Makes sense, I guess, seeing as we're a tanky earth type. Alright, let's get in the habit, of course, of locking onto these guys. Now, if you're playing on the PC, as you probably know already, that is the tab key. Tab will lock on. Oh, speaking of locking on, somebody's locked on to me there. Thank you, Stinger. There we are. I'm just automatically tabbing on to another one, the nearest one possible, using our abilities here as well, to good effect, I might say.
Came along just in time.
There we go, 3 out of 5 of the Star Labs forces are now protected, which is fantastic. And we've got 8 out of 20 of these guys here, the hive workers. Let's lunge over to this one. I love that lunge because, of course, look at that, closes ground so very fast. I'm just lunging from one to the next. It allows us to get through these very quickly.
The swarm cannot be death to those that oppose the hive.
Death to those that oppose the hive, indeed. And of course, we all know about their boss, the Queen Bee. We've fought her many a time. And by the way, that is a super fun fight, there's no doubt about it. Absolutely love that one. Alright, let's go over to these guys because, of course, this means that we might get to up our count here for protecting the Star Labs forces, which would be nice. There we go, another drone. Oh, and there's 2 more stingers. I was wondering why the counter didn't go up. There we go, that is 4 out of 5. And again, using our AoE abilities there.
That stings.
Alright, so that only counted as 4 out of 5 by the looks of things. That's okay.
Swarm them.
And we're definitely low on power there. Might grab myself a soda cola there, just not so much for the health, but just so we can actually up our power there, so we've got our special abilities. Now I can see also that these guys respawn very quickly as well, but of course they're just not quite as deadly in terms of their abilities as the other hive ones that we hate so much. There we go, once again lunging from one to the next one very quickly. 15 out of 20, although no, what we need to be doing is the workers. I don't think these stingers count, no. So let's go back over there and see if we can take out some of these workers. Try and ignore, there we go, there's one. Trying to ignore the attacks. There we go, yeah, 16 out of 20 now. There we go, that's the one. So we actually do have to get these named workers. So this drone, I doubt, will count. And there we go, that's what we want. We want the worker. Let's give it a good old AoE. And yes, 18 out of 20. There's another one. And there we go, someone using their hard light powers on them there. And there we are, 19 out of 20. And we've got 4 out of 5 of the Star Labs protected. So just need one more worker. There's one there, that'll do.
Death to those that oppose the hive. And
using our hammer throw there, and there it comes back like a boomerang. Alright, so now we need to do the protecting. So let's see if we can go and find some of the Star Labs forces. There's none around here. We might have to fly around a little bit. And there we go, there's a Spec Ops. Pretty sure that's one of them. There we go.
Accessing the Hive's latest information. I don't understand why they would want Exobytes. They're just mindless drones under the influence of Queen Zazala's Hypno-pollen. Which, by the way, you should not breathe. Got it?
I got it. Thank you very much, Oracle. Alright, let's hit J, open up our journal and see what we've got coming up next. And there we are, beaten back the Hive, attacking Star Labs and LexCorp Exobyte transports near Outlook Park. Let's have a look at this belt, and oh, that's good. It's a style that we don't have, and it looks like we may not even have a belt on, so that's going to be coming in very, very handy.
The Hive has turned the metrodome into a fortress to defend their stolen Exobytes and spread their mind-controlling Hypno-pollen across the city. Take out those dispensers and tag the Exobyte containers for pickup. Star Labs will take it from there.
Now, this is the one I think that is nasty. The one where we have to tag the Exobytes. Geez, it seems like we're always doing this particular mission, but I can see here we've got another one, Corporal Holmes. Let's have a chat to them.
Think you can
see what they've got to say.
Those blasting scepters from the Hive stingers? They're loaded with neurotoxin, and we need some way to neutralize it. The more scepters we can get...
Alright, so there we go. I think that will still count on this new area. I was going to say maybe it was one that we should have done in the most recent quest there, but it should still count over here, I think. We'll soon find out. Let's make sure we grab the collectible. That's the most important thing.
Hive mind transmission. Navigation matrix 1226 is offline. That stings.
Alright, here we go. Turrets now. Yeah, you guys know. This is the one where we need to get the Hive circuitry from these turrets. We also need to tag the Exobytes and have them so that the big guys, those guys there, the mechs come down and pick them up. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. And of course, it's a very popular area, this one. Whenever we come here, it doesn't matter what time of day it is. It's always very busy. There we go. Alright, oh, and look at this, they've all come back. Let's see if we can quickly grab that one. There we go. That's tagged. We should see a mech come down now. Oh, big knockback there. Here we go. More Hive. Turret circuitry is what we're after here. Oh, and they have a big knockback as well. Let's grab one of these. And another one down, and another sentry turret. Once again, of course, it doesn't matter if other people are beating up on it, it still counts for us at the same time, which is fantastic. There we go. So you can see we've got 5 of the Hive turret circuitry already. We've tagged 2 out of 10 of the Exobytes for the extraction there. And we've got destroy Hive Hypno-pollen Dispensers 3 out of 10. And those big question marks, of course, are the Hive turret circuitry. That's what we're picking up. Let's see if we can lunge in here. There we go. Oh, and look at this. I'm pretty sure these... Now, which ones are these, by the way? Let's see. Destroy Hive Hypno-pollen. No, it's not those. Oh, there we go. That is the Exobytes. There we go. And that is the mech coming down to pick them up. So by using them, we are in fact tagging them. Alright, we've got all sorts going on here. Good lord. And here we go. Here is the Exobytes tagging. Pretty sure. Let's see. We've got 3 out of 10. Let's see if that goes up to 4. Yeah. Alright, they are definitely the Exobyte tags. There's no doubt about that. Oh, and there's one up there.
Containment on the Exobytes has not been breached. Returning to base.
There we go. 5 of those done out of 10. And again, these royal drones are just a little bit tougher. Oh, there we go. The big mechs actually help us out. Didn't know that. Well, it's definitely worth bringing them in. Oh, and there you go. So you can now see where they actually come from. They're flown in by the royal drones. Interesting.
Beacon was accurate. Good work. I'll return this to base.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mech, and thank you for helping us out as well. Big knockbacks there, there's no doubt about that. Oh, I am running low on health. I think I am about to die. This could be bad, and you can see there my cola is sadly still on cooldown, and I'm grounded, so I can't fly away. Come on, let's go, look at that. You can hear the heartbeat there. Can I get myself out of combat and up out of trouble? Only just. Whew. Okay, that was just a little bit close for comfort. Oh dear. Let's see if we can get some health back just by resting here. And there we are. I'm actually going to take a soda cola, and hopefully we won't need that again in a hurry. Mind you, that was a pretty big onslaught that we kind of had to weather then, so it's not going to happen every single time, I hope.
Opening fire!
Oh, look at that. That was a huge knockback. And there we go. We are now level 8. Congratulations to you, Teriah. That is fantastic. Although we're a little too busy at the moment to celebrate, unfortunately. And you can see, by the way, we've got ourselves a new instance open as well, and a new PowerPoint, so we're definitely going to check that out very, very shortly. Once we've cleaned out this area, well, actually, probably once we've done the quest. Whew, boy oh boy, and you can see we also have to speak to Zatanna, and we have to meet Batwoman at the police station. We've got a whole bunch of new objectives there now, which is fantastic, let's face it. Alright, so we still need to get 2 of the HIVE Hypno-pollen Dispensers, and we still need to tag 2 more of the Exobytes to be picked up by the mechs there. But before we do that, let's go in here. You can see we've got ourselves a PowerPoint now, which is awesome. We've got one there, and we're in either Geokinesis or Seismic, and I'm pretty sure that we haven't spent, yeah, look at that, we haven't spent any points here in Geokinesis. What is that? Grabs an enemy with a hand of earth to stun and drag them towards you. Alright, that's kind of interesting, but of course we've been putting them into Seismic over here. Look at this, and we've got a few more that have opened up now. We can actually have a Pebble Blast. This pierces enemies with a blast of pebbles. Sounds kind of cool. We've got this one here, Earthquake. It's a 25% supercharge cost, and that explodes under your enemy with the power of an earthquake to stun and root them while wreaking a widespread destruction. That sounds pretty good too. We've got another one here called Gemstone Shield. Shields your body with gemstones. Ooh, now that could be really handy. Entomb. This one is a 35% supercharge cost, encases an enemy in a chunk of rock that causes damage to the target and nearby enemies when it breaks. What's this one here? Oh, that requires a level 12. I don't know, I kind of like the idea of a shield, to be honest. Yeah, look, let's grab that, because of course we want to be kind of tanky, and a tank always has to have a good shield. There we go. Let's see if we can actually use that. Here we go. And it's number 4. Oh, that is a cool looking shield. Look at that. It's actually kind of got stalactites or stalagmites or whatever you call them floating around us. I like that a lot. That is a very cool effect. And there we go. That is 10 of those. Now we just need 2 more of these, the HIVE dispensers. And now just 1 more and we're done with this. We have actually done quite a good job, I must admit. Haven't died yet. Well, I've probably jinxed it just by saying that. Oh, ouch! That was a big knockback in midair. That was very weird. Let's put this shield up. And there we go, all done. Locking onto this turret just to finish it off. And there we go, all done. Good, let's get ourselves well out of harm's way. Look at that, they're both... Oh, goodness me. Alright, fine. You want to ground me? Then you shall have a smackdown. I'm definitely going to make sure we've got this shield up as often as possible. Oh boy. Okay, I can feel myself getting into a lot of trouble here. Let's just get out of here. Oh no! And look at that, folks! It is true! I did jinx myself just by saying we're doing well. What is that? Not even 60 seconds later, what happens? We are dead. Can you believe it? Now, by the way, folks, over there I can see there's a quest. You know what? We should probably go and pick that up because I can guarantee it's probably got to do with the enemies that we're fighting right now. Let's see, how far away are we? It hasn't even come up on the map. Press J to access our journal. Got ourselves some gloves.
Those hive stingers carry a hypnotizing neurotoxin. Lucky for you, you seem to be able to resist it.
That's right, we are irresistible. Anyway, something like that. Okay, good gloves there as well, thank you very much.
Bad news. Queen Bee's drones have LexCorp and Starlab scientists hostage inside the metrodome. We must free those scientists before she steals their minds and converts them into drones.
Thank you, Superman. Now, speaking of which, let's have a look at our gear here, because of course there's gear that I haven't equipped, and that one there, yep, that's definitely going to be better than what we've got, as is this one here. So we've got boots, rather gloves, and a new belt as well. What is this? This looks like a ring. So we'll definitely drop that on, and what do we got here? A nice back. What do we want? Yeah, we'll definitely take that one. Alright, so we've had gear there that we should have had equipped. Whoopsie. Let's go into our journal because that stings. I definitely want to finish this one off, the collect stinger scepters, because the next one here is inside of the actual metrodome, and that is a single player solo instance, and that's what we'll probably do next time when we're on Teriah here, because we're not going to have enough time to do that in this episode, but that'll be definitely lots and lots of fun. I love those instances. In the meantime though, what we're just going to do is that stings. Let's track that, and we need to go and confiscate the Hive Stinger's neurotoxin laden scepters, and it's probably going to be just beating up the same enemies that we were just then, but we just need to collect those stingers. So it's a pity that we didn't do that before, that we didn't pick up this quest before we started, but you know what, that always happens. They're tucked away out of the way there. They're very hard to see sometimes, unfortunately, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles. But I guess the good news is that it's more XP, I suppose. At the end of the day, it means more of these enemy NPCs dying, and that means more XP. Of course, that means more leveling. Definitely not going to complain about that. Let's put up our new shield, and there it is. At least you can see quite easily when it's up, because we've got big rocks floating around our midriff. Alright, so we've got one of them. So it's definitely these stingers we're looking for this time, and not the workers. I'd say the workers don't drop them. There we go, 2 out of 15, and yeah, you see it didn't go to 3. So it's definitely only the stingers. So you do have to pay attention to the name of these enemies. There we go, we have 4 out of 15 of them already, and no, we don't want you, we don't, oh, I was going to say, we don't want you, but it's too late. Look at that, we've actually got 4 rocks floating around us. I have no idea how that happened, but hey, I'm not complaining, it looked awesome. And here we go, here's another stinger. We definitely take down these 2 if we can.
Star, I need backup.
Excellent. The drone, I don't think, is going to give us what we want. Soon find out. 6 out of 15. No, so it's not increasing the stingers there. That's okay. It's still XP. Let's put our shield up. There it is. Oh, and 2 stingers. That's fine. 7 out of 15 of the scepters from them. There we go, 8 out of 15 now. Oh, there's a stinger. Let's lock onto him.
We've got to get these Exobytes out of here before HIVE overruns us.
Excellent. Alright, so we're definitely only looking for the stingers. There's one.
We've got to get these Exobytes
and shields up.
HIVE gets their hands on them.
There we are, 11 out of 15. We're doing this very, very fast. Oh, that was a big throw there from my mighty hammer. I love it. And here we go, stinger. Oh, come here. Lock onto the stinger. put up our shields.
Swarm cannot be. Death to those that oppose the Hive.
Death to those that oppose the Hive. Yeah, right. There we go. There's a stinger. That's what we're after. In fact, we only need 3 more of their scepters.
Feel the sting of Sassler's wrath. Death to those.
And just 2 more. And there we go. Just 1 more and we are done. Let's make sure this shield is up. And here we go, our last stinger. It'd be perfect timing. And there we go, press J to access our journal. That is exactly what we're going to do once we get out of harm's way. Let's see if we can go up here and stand on the disused railway there. There we go, landed nicely on that. Let's hit J and see what our journal has to say. Alright, collect stinger scepters and we get ourselves a couple of soda colas. Never going to complain about that. So there we go, folks. Let's have a look in the old journal. And apart from the fact that we need to go back and do a couple of the earlier ones there, Bane's back, Demons on the loose, you can see we've got here the Hornet's Nest. Infiltrate the Metrodome to free kidnapped Star Labs and LexCorp scientists. That is the Hornet's Nest. That is in Little Bohemia. And of course that is a single player instance, and certainly love doing those. And that's what we've got to look forward to next time that we are on Teriah here. Let's track that.
Bad news. Queen Bee's drones have LexCorp and Starlab scientists hostage inside the Metrodome. We must free those scientists before she steals their minds and converts them into drones.
Thank you for the same message there, Superman. Sorry about that, folks. There we go. Let's line ourselves up so that next time that we log in here to Teriah, we know exactly what it is that we're meant to do, and there we go. Alright, folks, well, I certainly hope you enjoyed that action-packed episode. Certainly hope you'll join us in the next one. On behalf of myself, Sambo, and Teriah, our now level 8.5 super-powered superhero, it's us saying take care. Hope you're having a great day wherever you are in the world. We do look forward to seeing you next time. We will see you then, and bye-bye.